not the highest DPS comp overall. A lot of bursts from the Lissandra. Nilah struggles unless she can really get into the midst of the enemy team, whereas Fnatic damage across the board. Lucian, Nami,
already fast recall up towards that top side. Finn, low mana, half HP. Anything they can do here?
Hex Flash is disabled at the moment, which is why we're not seeing it.
Copy.
Finn here trying to escape. Razork gets the stun against the wall, and there's really nothing you can do there as Finn caught underneath this tower. Razork and Wunder able to walk away wounded.
Not much to say off the back of that. Just
a clean shadow if Mikyx and Patrik want to push it in. Or just let it continue here. So they pick up the objective for themselves. And I think quite crucially...
Level 6 about halfway there right now, as is Mikyx. But with Razork coming in from the side, Humanoid coming across as well. Markoon will spot Razork on this control ward. Hylissang stepping forward, but Markoon now spotted on a ward of his own. Razork going forward. There, the champ Humanoid across the wall can land onto that Trundle who flashes. Upset diving, looking for Markoon who went the wrong way from the tower. Hylissang able to get away down towards this bottom side, but Patrik still on the chase. Just needs a little bit of movement speed. The zoomies, anything from Yuumi would be enough. Patrik whips him to death as he claims Excel's first kill of the series. Razork now hit level 6, and with Upset and Humanoid on their way, it's going to be a very difficult trade for Patrik and Mikyx to survive. But they got the final chapter, and they've got the apotheosis. Will it be the antithesis for them, though? Patrik cleanses away, knocked into the wall. They get one in response. Mikyx now has to walk away, and Nukeduck coming in to try and save the day. Could look for a little bit more. Frozen Tomb not up to him, but he does have the flash. Orb of Deception going out from Humanoid. Mikyx jumps onto his teammate. Upset caught with a long-range prowling projectile. Finn all the way down here as well. Upset will die, cleanses away the ignite, but can't survive through that. Finn lands the stun as well, and Excel come alive. 4 kills to 3.
Crucial fight there, and already look at the map movements coming through from Excel. Patrik died early, but they're
Excel continue to be a team that really likes to get early dragons, likes to get early heralds, whereas Fnatic do not prioritize these early objectives.
Hylissang securing the perimeter with Markoon on the top side of the map. I think the first turret should just go over to Fnatic in turn, especially since they just used the herald in the mid lane.
Yeah, Razork's here as well. Yeah, Patrik does have the ult, so does Mikyx. Looking to try and clear out of the way, but the Cullen coming down means Patrik gets to dodge away, still knocked against the wall. The final chapter being used. Upset caught under the tower, but Razork's tanking it, and now Upset's on the chase. Mikyx trying to get over to Markoon if he can. Tidal Wave dodged, and he will escape. Sitting on the shoulders of a troll, that cat will get him.
With a contest here, Finn now coming in with the TP. His ultimate still not up either, neither for Mikyx, so they are a little bit at a disadvantage.
Razork going forward, Nukeduck with the stun here onto him. No flash on him. Remember, Patrik having to dodge away from Wunder. Another stun available for Wunder, but the knockback with the Keeper's Verdict is huge. Mikyx charged away. Nukeduck puts the Frozen Tomb on himself. Patrik still trying to get into this fight. Apotheosis is a possibility. Great 5-man Ring of Frost, but Fnatic still on the chase. The 5v4, Fnatic are advancing, pushing forward. Finn trying to get on that backline, but Patrik's already popped. Nukeduck next on the menu. The bubble finds its mark and finds its man. Wunder now chasing onto Mikyx and Finn, and there's nothing the XL top support duo can do.
It's just a clean sweep from Fnatic. They kind of tear XL apart one target at a time as XL's trying to make their way into the river. Fnatic is able to just, they focus down Markoon, they then focus down Patrik, they even knock Patrik completely out of the fight. It was just a very well executed fight from Fnatic, very patient play. They're going to drop the Herald down in mid as well. They secure the Dragon, they're going to secure another tower, and they're going to take firm control over the game.
And such a different Fnatic as well, coming out from week 8 that still looks struggling, barely making playoffs too, to all of a sudden feeling like they have a lot of their pieces together. Wunder as well just being left in the top side, not really doing anything that really makes him stand out.
Incredible week 8.
I think you take a look at that kill participation, because that's really the big one. The fact that Razork had to step up, no longer be an individual himself that's being played for, but being the one facilitating the star players you have on Fnatic. Excel.
Witcher Prison going wide there. Upset getting jumped on though by Patrik, pulled back. Upset might fall first here. XL find one, but now Wunder comes in to join the party, and the Immortal Shield Bow isn't that for Patrik. He's still alive, gets the double. Razork taken out as well, but he will pay for it with his life. Now in a 3v3, XL make it a 2v3. Humanoid dashes away. No Spirit Rush charges left, and with a good pillar, the chase is on. XL and Finn are hungry, and they will take down the Nami. Bit of sashimi for them. They're looking for more. The nine-tailed fox might need 9 lives to get out of this one. A good route onto Markoon, though, will keep him in spot as XL disengage.
And what just happened in that fight right there? It felt like out of nowhere on the Nilah, so I actually think that's quite clever from Razork coming out.
Has Flash, has Spirit Rush, going to have to use one or the other. Spirit Rush is the choice. Will escape with that to survive. Fnatic, though, starting up the Dragon, will secure it for themselves. Meanwhile, you can see Nukeduck is trying to get a tier 2 in the top lane, but what do XL think this Dragon is? Because maybe when you see that Infinity Edge, you back away from the fight. Instead, they're going to keep going on the Dragon. 4,000 on it, Keeper's Verdict going out. Finn knocked away. Glacial path forward by Nukeduck to try and distract and dissuade them from going for this, but that is the Dragon secured. XL going! Oh, Markoon gets it! thought they'd given up, but Markoon not willing to give that one away.
I'm so shocked. Okay, but now Fnatic are making the call to rush the Baron down. They know they're on vision, but this one is just as fast.
Patrik just backed. Patrik just backed. He's got IE and he's on his way here, but there's no Hex Gates or anything for him to get there quicker. Markoon has the flash and the smite, and he's 1-1 smite fight in the spike before. Can he get another? Humanoid going for the charm. They're looking for Nukeduck. Finn and Markoon forced up towards the top side. Present 2 months to Nukeduck. Patrik gets him in time. Final chapter coming out. Patrik diving in, and Humanoid's already died. Fnatic thought they had the fight, but Patrik slams the door back in their face. One down. Patrik still on the chase, looking for upset perhaps, can dash forward. They're trying to take down Fnatic, who have been to every single playoffs they could ever get to. Patrik now stepping forward, vision denied in the pit. Nukeduck here as well, Trundle coming in from base, Markoon on his way, Finn looking for the flank position, Nukeduck can go forward, tidal wave just wide, 5,000 HP on the Baron as Markoon can look to flash in the back of the pit. Glacial Tomb, the Fisher, everything onto Hylissang, but there's only the support dead, and now Patrik is isolated, no Yuumi on his shoulders, but Nilah wins these apparently. Gwen is immune to everything, apart from the skip and slash from the whip of Nilah. Patrik wins out in a pure 1v1 against the Gwen, and if that's not the most delightful thing I've ever seen, I don't know what is.
Becomes absolutely unleashed, and she's so hard to lock down. 16 has just been hit as well, and Patrik not even around this Drake area. He's pushing the bot lane right now. They're not even fighting this one.
Fnatic will be able to secure their third dragon of the game. Markoon, of course, could look for a steal once again, decides against it. Instead, they're just going to push in that bottom lane.
They're just going to try. The biggest threat on the opposite side is Patrik. If they can get rid of him, find a good charm from Humanoid. Oh, but hang on a second, Patrik is on the hunt.
Humanoid needs to get away from this, but rush possibility. TP coming in as well. Markoon already very low. Fnatic might have found the fight they were looking for. Wunder gets onto Patrik, exhaust. Stopwatch immediately used. Markoon able to get away as well with Nukeduck on the back line. An absolutely gorgeous frozen tomb. Wunder now pots a stopwatch of its own, but Nukeduck will fall. Finn will be next on the menu, and it's up to Patrik and Markoon alongside Mikyx to do it all. Oh, that was gorgeous. A deity by name and a deity by nature there for Patrik. Able to catch all of them in the ring. And now Patrik, Markoon and Mikyx can push in.
That is a man on a mission who does not want to be knocked out in the first game of playoffs in this series. Starting it off beautiful. We had our questions about the champion, but now
we've objective, and with it spawning in 3 seconds, they're just going to melt through it. I guess XL are just going to give this one up completely uncontested.
So that's a soul for Baron here. I think Fnatic, they're not too sad about this trade. Had this just been a normal Drake, you would have been like, yeah, great, what's Fnatic's going to use this for? But 4 Ocean Drakes with the soul now going over to Fnatic, that's still quite valuable.
And I can see the argument for XL. They're saying, hey, we've already got 2 actually close out the game right here. Fnatic are going to be stronger in the long run.
Yeah, I feel like that was just ring around DeRossi off themselves. Engage comes through now, though.
Wunder on that front line. Finn locked up. Cullen going out as well, and Finn doesn't really have anywhere to go. XL already lost 1. Fnatic still 5 members strong.
Minions, though. Look at the super minions
pushing into the base. Cannon minion here as well. That Baron up will be out of tower range. Nukeduck almost caught with an Aqua Prism, but able to dodge away, keep himself out of jail for the moment.
Patrik, he just keeps using his Q on the tower, because remember that it does apply to structures, and he's slowly chipping away at this objective on the next wave. I don't think Fnatic can hold this line.
Look at those auto attacks, 1k per slap coming through.
Nukeduck half HP, final chapter being used as well. Now the tower will fall, but what can XL get out of the rest of it? Because another Glacial Prison coming in. Razork on that back line, Wunder going in as well. Nukeduck has to pop the stopwatch, upset diving forward into a Trundle pillar, but he still has the time to put the damage down. Frozen Tomb coming out as well, Markoon jumped up. Patrik going in, looking for the back line, but upset flashes and cleanses away. He manages to get 1. Razork still in there. He should fall here as well as Markoon is on the chase. A good pillar will come down. Hylissang though can heal him up, shield him up. A good double stun as well with the Aqua Prism.
Dismounted.
And that is Mikyx down, dismounted. Patrik still looking for something, but what can you do without the cat on your shoulders? Markoon solo. Patrik stepping forward, has the GA. Apotheosis not an option for him. The GA locked up against the wall.
He doesn't die!
He just doesn't die. Even his Guardian Angels are coming to save him. Markoon stepping forward, the base is low. Finn and Nukeduck, they came on the backside of the fight, and they're able to take down the Nexus towers. Patrik, Markoon, and Nukeduck still trying to defend against this. Markoon low to the goal, he will fall as well. Glacial path forward, a 4-man ring of boss, and that's another one down. Upset down. Humanoid trying to dive around the fight as much as he can, but the Frozen Tomb is back up. And XL, they can see the win in their eyes. They can see the 1-0, and they will take it from Fnatic.
Oh, what a game 1! Coming out of the playoff series between Fnatic and XL, and hopefully just the beginning of what's to come. Strength and weakness showing from both teams, but XL, the clutch factor we see here in the late game, absolutely astonishing.
I mean, Nukeduck really with the kind of the silent carry in that one, with the amount of crowd control that he was throwing down in these fights.